What they do, 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 what they do. Alright, we back. We watching parents find out their son is a wanted killer by the boy T Banks.
Whoever the son is a wanted killer.
You're with Brandon.
Tan screw cash out, our back.
This is 21-year-old
Now he looks like he's going through a tough time.
Brandon Reisner, standing alongside his two parents. For the last 6 hours, Brandon has been on the run from police after brutally killing his best friend.
And he killed his homie?
I'd be like that sometimes.
What do you mean by that?
What a scary, scary world.
He's up the fence. Headed back towards Collinwood.
And as Brandon's parents learn
L. Mans. L.
Yo, El Cop. El Cop. How you not? How you out of breath and you barely chased him?
Bro.
their son is an alleged killer, all they can do is pray as they patiently wait for their son's fate.
L, bro.
Rachel, Jeremy, if y'all can have a seat out here. Would you like to talk in private?
I can't even make fun of the old man for crying because he looked like he didn't even raise his son like that. Like, bro, you got look like two good parents, bro. He said YNW Melly method. Hold.
Yo, that's crazy. YNW Melly method.
All right, 30 hours before Brandon's arrest.
On a cold November morning in 2022, a ditched Toyota Prius would be discovered by officers in Rome, Georgia.
There's nothing.
Damn, that motherfucker's in a ditch. Yo, he's all the way down there.
Well, duh.
Why this car was ditched in the middle of a creek is
How do you even discover that?
something police were yet to figure out.
Y'all don't think he's in there?
No, I can argue.
What the f you laughing for? You Saving Private Ryan? Look.
Yeah.
His son's name's Aaron Davis. Supposed to be coming to Rome to see some friends.
Oh yeah, these country to the.
I think you made it there.
Nah. I wonder where that wise car down there.
Crazy thing is, there's nothing. I mean, there's no acceleration. It's almost like it just.
Just rode off in there or something.
Yeah. Did it go all the way up in park or something? Yeah, I mean, there's lights on like it's. But it ain't running.
I rode over here to see what was going on. He was down there changing out the trash.
A tow truck would eventually come and lift the vehicle out from the creek, and upon
Yeah, that's
searching
crazy.
the license plate number, they would discover it belonged to 21-year-old Aaron Davis.
R.I.P. Aaron.
Luckily, the town of Rome, Georgia is relatively small, and officers were already familiar with the name, so Lieutenant Sailors
Damn.
Bro, imagine that. The town's small and you kill somebody in a small town. And they know exactly where your house is.
In a small town like that, they can just go straight to your parents' house.
would give Aaron's father a call a few minutes later.
Then I gotta go up to visit his girlfriend in Alabama after that.
Okay. Yeah, can you see if you maybe can get a hold of him and check in with him, see where his car's supposed to be?
So you just found the car abandoned there?
Yeah, it's actually off in a little ditch. We're in the process of getting it out. I don't think there's anybody in it right now.
Aaron's car being ditched is just as much of a mystery to his father as it is for the police. However, he did have some useful details he was able to give the lieutenant following this call.
Loki looks like a nice car though.
The night prior to this footage, Aaron went to visit his longtime friend, Brandon Reisner.
Yo, they live in a nice neighborhood too. What the heck?
The two had been friends since middle school.
Yeah. He looks like he needs some help. But he looks like a wannabe model.
Holy, that is actually going for looks, max, and tips.
And their friendship continued all the way through college. Aaron
I
had
said
just
that.
recently graduated from Brigham Young University, so his over 60-mile travel to visit Brandon was meant to celebrate the new start to adulthood. But ever since Aaron had left for Brandon's house, nobody had heard from him, and his phone would go straight to voicemail. All of these strange mysteries would lead Aaron's father to file a missing persons report, and an
Understandably.
investigation to find Aaron would officially begin. First, and most obviously, police would give Brandon Reisner a call, as he was supposedly the last person to have been in contact with Aaron.
Hey, I'm Lieutenant Sailor's Rome Police. You doing all right today?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for my friend right now.
Yeah, that's what I was calling about. You hadn't heard from him?
I have not. I've tried calling him, and it's just gone straight to voicemail. And I heard he was at Heritage Park, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'm looking around. Do you guys know where the car was?
Yeah, it was in a ditch over there. When's the last time you saw him?
I saw him last night.
About what time?
Well, we started drinking around like 12 noon. He started throwing up pretty bad. He told me to leave him alone. I guess I woke up around like 1 or 2 a.m.
Elman's for not taking his keys though. Elman's.
And that's when I saw that his car was gone.
All right. Well, if y'all hear from him, let us know, okay?
Yeah, thank you for the help, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Brandon's story made complete sense.
That's too calm, bruh. Brandon was fine as fuck too. That's crazy. Nigga, why are you saying that, bruh?
No, it's crazy because that's a dude who said that.
It's a murderer, man. Come on, bro. Let's lock him with life. But, right? Boom. He too calm.
And he even claimed...
Hey, W ass.
I'm looking for my friend right now, yeah. But you did it. Acting like you don't know where he
to
is.
be actively looking for Aaron at the
He in the back of your Maybach. Lay the back. Sipping lean. Yeah, I'm just playing.
time of the phone call, as any good friend would do. It seemed like Brandon was clearly the person they needed to speak to further in order to get to the bottom of Aaron's disappearance. So a few hours later,
He looks like he watches Giga Chad videos.
they showed up
That's a nice-
unannounced at Brandon's house to
Pontiac
get
Solstice?
more answers
I was
about
just
what
about to say
happened
something.
the
I don't
night
know, sorry.
before. This time, face to face.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Officer Gar with the Rome Police Department. We're following up on all this. Can you walk me through what's going on? Just make sure we're all on the same page.
We started drinking
Yeah.
around 12 yesterday.
Yeah, it's you and Aaron, right?
Yeah, me and Aaron.
Okay. Anyone else with you guys?
And went some bars, and I had bought some red wine.
Pause.
And,
I'm never drinking wine with another man.
Yeah. If you're drinking wine with another dude, bro, you need to be studied scientifically. Because that's crazy. You as a grown man drinking wine with another grown man, you need to be studied scientifically. Yeah, that's sus. I'm trying to think of a way it wouldn't be sus, but it's sus. Y'all went out to a bar. You was drinking red wine. Red wine is like type of that stuff you get down with like a lady. Not a dude. The heck, not a dude.
Pause.
back here, started drinking red wine. He doesn't drink too often, so yeah. He had gone upstairs and was just puking everywhere to the toilet. It was like standing up and puking for some reason. I went downstairs and he told me that he doesn't need any help. I went downstairs, dropped a bottle.
I ain't gonna lie. Red highlights at the bottom of your hair is insane work. And you drinking wine with another man? That's full of bitches, nigga.
My pinky.
How you drop the bottle and cut your pinky?
Just lock him with life, bro.
And I went to the urgent care this morning, took a shower, went to bed.
Okay.
And then woke up 1 to 2 a.m. and his car was gone.
Despite Brandon's strange demeanor,
Yeah, here's how you look.
Aaron's actions last night connect with the ditched car and lack of response for the last 12 hours. If Aaron was a light drinker and got heavily intoxicated, who knows what he could have done while completely by himself.
Type dick.
So, how long have you and Aaron been friends?
We met when I was in 5th grade.
Okay.
And then we became more like close friends, I'd say, like around freshman.
We're still trying to find him. I don't know. You know, he may just be staying at a hotel, sleeping off whatever happened last night. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily mean he's in danger or anything like that. Do you have any problem with us checking inside the house? No problem at all? No ferocious iguanas or anything?
No.
Ferocious iguanas? Buddy's laughing and it's in like a...
You never know, man. People have all kinds of pets.
The officer would search the house and find some interesting discoveries. Several doors would be locked.
You caught, buddy. You caught.
Specifically the door leading to Aaron's room, where he supposedly threw up several times. This was strange, so Brandon would be called inside to help get them up to Aaron's room.
Do you mind coming in here with me so you can just show me where I'm going and all that?
Yeah.
This makes it a little bit easier. The bathroom is...
The fact that he killed somebody and then invited the police in, he's basically setting him fucking self up for failure. I ain't gonna lie.
I just said
like,
that
bro,
5
you
seconds
just
ago.
caught a body. Then you like, yeah, come in, bro. I can show you around my house. Like, come on, bro. Like that, and it ain't got no. But the thing is, he's not bold. He's trying his best to look unsuspicious.
Is up there that he was up checking in? I got you.
His heart probably racing like a.
Oh, Lord. Is that what's in the laundry right now, I guess? Okay.
Officers would notice a strong chemical smell coming from the room and find excessive amounts of cleaning supplies. But all of that would mean nothing compared to what they found next.
Yo. What do you think they found? Grown man sleeping with stuffed animals?
What it is?
There's a significant amount of blood next to the bed, too. Decent. More vomit all the way over here. Looks like it's been there a while, but he could have been throwing up blood, I guess. See all that? It's weird to be throwing up blood like that. Not to mention, if he had alcohol poisoning, he wouldn't have been able to get up and move around this morning. Especially at 2 or 3 in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
That buddy's done. He's going to prison.
Right there, too.
That's it right now.
The cops are starting to find the whole scenario awfully suspicious. The odd story from Brandon, the puddles of blood in Aaron's room, the hundreds of dollars worth of cleaning supplies.
Why do you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles of awesome bleach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles of cleaning vinegar. Whatever that is. Waste basket liners. And 2 packs of 8 sponges. What is buddy doing?
Damn, nigga, you got bleach and banana. Trying to create mustard gas. Holy dick.
It seems as though Brandon sensed the officer's suspicion arising as well, as when Aaron's room was being searched, he decided to do this.
Oh, my knees. No way he took off.
Bro, what? Bro, you could have just talked yourself out of it.
Bro, that was limbering up to take off. Holy. No, he low-key moving.
He's gone.
Nah, he's moving. Nah,
He's up the fence. Head back towards Collingwood.
Yeah, this cop.
Somewhere between LaPorte and East 9, gonna be in these houses. Go up to the house, get in the backyard. Okay. Possible 1043 suspect.
Head back towards Collingwood.
moving.
Yo, I'm not here.
Give me more units.
Unfortunately, officers lost sight of Brandon. He officially managed to escape the police, at least for now. Desperate for any leads that might aid in finding Brandon, police began going door to door around the neighborhood, questioning witnesses who might have caught a glimpse of where he had fled. During this effort, one officer encountered a neighbor who happened to be on a call with Brandon's father, Jeremy. Quickly, the officer took the phone to
Oh, nah. The same time you're on the run from the cops, there's neighbors on the phone with your father.
speak with him directly.
Hey, sir, I'm Lieutenant Sailor from police.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Reisner, the homeowner,
Yes,
and my Brandon's father.
Yeah, we're probably going to need to talk to Brandon. Do you know where he is?
No, I thought he was still at home. Now, earlier we had told him maybe drive around the areas where they normally hang out and try to look for him, for Aaron. Okay, well, we'll keep trying to get hold of him. We're still about an hour away, working our way there.
Even Jeremy was clueless regarding Brandon's whereabouts.
That is a crazy coincidence, Nick.
So was everyone else. As an
That's the
entire hour
universe.
would go by, with Brandon nowhere to be found.
That dude looked nothing like he does in real life. That thing was photoshopped.
I am.
Okay.
This is Mom.
Sorry, I realize you might not be able to answer this question.
Probably don't know the answer, but I'll try.
Is there suspicion that Brandon is involved in what, hurting Aaron or something?
There's suspicion of something happened in the home.
Beyond getting drunk and throwing up?
Well, we don't know.
Your lifelong
Damn,
friends.
my bad.
We called back after the boy's mom called us. We called back and said, when did you last see Aaron? He says, I guess he left during the night. That's all we did.
That's a very neat beard. Holy.
Nah, it is though. That is a nice beard. Trying to get mine out there like that, you know?
You're going slow. Holy
You went
dick.
to look for him.
Get his balls while you at it.
That was reported.
Yes.
The powers that be have our number.
What's good, Sig?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
While trying his best to assist the police with the investigation, Jeremy would return to his house, where he discovered Brandon's phone. Up until that point, Jeremy had been doing everything he could to help the police track down his son. However, after finding the phone, his cooperation came to a sudden stop. He refused to hand the phone over, leaving police to wonder, had he seen something on it? Or was he hiding something
And maybe his dad's involved.
far more unsettling? But before we get to that, Jeremy is
Please.
Yeah, do that.
Let's get back to Jeremy, who would go on to discover Brandon's
El promo, El
phone
promo, El
while
promo.
searching around the house. This was a
Peaky
huge discovery
Blinders,
for
yeah,
the
that's crazy.
investigation, as it could help trace where Brandon could have gone off to. But unfortunately, Jeremy was unwilling to give up the phone to cops until he could better understand the situation. After all, Brandon is his son, and he is innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah,
So
look, you
giving
don't
up
blame
the
that.
phone could be a tragic mistake.
I take that back.
Again, hours
ain't
go
gonna say
by
nothing.
with no
5
further
hours.
leads or clues as to where
So he
Brandon
got
went.
Brandon's phone.
What Jeremy managed to find on Brandon's
How did this nigga get that loose in that small ass
phone
town?
during this period
That might run a 3.8 and 40-yard dash.
will forever remain a mystery. However, when police spoke to him again, his demeanor would shift dramatically.
What's the status? So, first of all, I understand you found his cell phone. That's right. You want to turn that over to us?
Maybe.
Okay.
I do. My gut says yes, but at the same time,
Yeah, I mean, we
I don't know.
we'll probably need to go through it and see at least maybe where he's been today. There is a significant amount of blood in that upstairs bedroom and on the carpet. But I wanted to be straight up with you. Not going home to find that. Okay.
I appreciate that. Do you have a warrant that would include the phone?
Buddy, your son is a suspect of a murder and you're asking for a warrant?
No, we'd have to get one at some point, so we couldn't go into it without that. So
Some text back and forth.
maybe something helps, then
I know.
helps him,
I know.
But I can't promise you that because I don't.
No, I know.
Yeah, I don't know what all's in there. So
I want to. I was as a,
Don't get that phone up.
I know as a father, I understand.
all right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna keep walking.
Something had changed. Whatever was on that phone had to be disturbing.
That's an actual photo.
And the officer seemed to have caught on to this as well.
Because he doesn't know what's going on. But he seemed a little shocked that we're at his house. You know, he seemed respectful in the sense that he was okay with us being at his house and doing what we needed to do. I couldn't really get a feel for him. He may just be covering for his kid. He's gotta be. Him having the phone and not being shattered tells me that his son handed it to him. So he found the phone, tells us that he found the phone, but doesn't want to give it to us without searching it.
Text messages not there.
Probably. He was telling Reddit that there were texts in there about him asking for if anyone had seen Aaron. I wonder if those texts were sent since we've been here, though.
These officers were spot on with their theory. On the phone, Brandon would leave an arrest.
It's real. A subject, his scream became gargle as he swallowed his tongue. My curious time away from you. I like dark places where my mind melts. It feels so good. AMD. And I feel so cool. My brain's a waterfall running out of my nose like drool. Buddy is writing a poem about murdering his friend. My eyes are shared. My eyes are a all but mine. I have 1,000,001 eye. All right.
Of horrifying note.
The fuck? His scream became a gurgle as he swallowed his tongue. My curious time away from you.
I can hear you breathing up against my ear, cotton smothered as it dries as the rainbow starts to clear.
Wait, what
and
the?
I pull my cover near, soaking all the tears from the healing angel sleeping beside my neck. It's just a night sweat. Her very own personal backside freeze. You can come along or keep picking up poop. Losing my existence.
I like dark places where my mind melts. It feels so good and I feel so cool. My brain's a waterfall running out my nose like drool. You are not Eminem.
Yeah, buddy made a whole poem about doing things to his friend.
I can hear you breathing up against my ear. Cotton smothered as it dries. And the rainbow starts to clear as I pull my cover near, soaking all the tears from the healing angel sleeping beside my neck. It's just a net sweats. Hear very young backside breeze. You can come along and keep picking up poop. Nigga, shit is ass.
Such as his scream became a gargle as he swallowed his tongue. I like dark places where my mind melts. It feels so good and I feel so cool. My brain's a waterfall running out of my nose like drool. I can turn myself on in the blink of an eye.
Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on my sweater already.
They notified me as the smartest.
I mean, nigga, I can too. That's not the special.
Additionally, he would leave a to-do list following the murder of Aaron. 1. Schedule last 3 songs. This was in reference to his YouTube channel where he would post his music. 2.
I know that shit was some bullshit.
3. Laundry. 4. Shower in my shower. 5.
Shower in my shower.
Take bath. Tomorrow. 1. Text Rachel that Aaron threw up horribly. I think there was some blood in it. 2. I woke up and he was gone. Whether or not these exact messages were what alarmed Jeremy.
Hell no, I'm not checking his music. Fuck this.
Something on that phone made it clear to him that Brandon had killed Aaron. And just an hour later, Jeremy would call police, detailing that he was with Brandon and that he was willing to surrender and turn himself in. So 25 minutes later, Brandon and his parents would arrive at the station.
You're with Brandon. Rachel. Jeremy. Thank you.
But he still looks mad calm.
Damn, bro, this shit's got to be heartbreaking. Imagine as a mom and as a dad, you sitting there with your son, just. I don't even know what.
You asked for more ways to create, so we made a major update. Sleeve printing is now live. You can now design directly on sleeves across some of our best-selling hoodies and tees. It's built right into the Tap Stitch design tool.
Crazy, T-Banks.
He trying to hit self in.
Rachel, Jeremy, if y'all can have a seat out here, I'm gonna take him back there and we'll talk. Man. Would you like to talk in private?
You need to send somebody out to find the body. Damn, cuz.
Bro, you need to send somebody out to find a body.
That's insane. I mean, at that point, bro, you're cooked, bro.
Okay. I'll be right back out with you, okay?
How is Buddy still, like, his life is over. Hey, look at how he looking.
Nigga killed his best homie, no reason.
Anything in your pockets?
It better be a good reason. He robbed you, beat you, fucked your girl, was trying to kill you first.
Yeah, that's like the only reasonable thing. I mean, you killed him. If it's something stupid, that's dumb. But if he was trying to kill you, that's whatever.
Keys. Those real quick. Anything else?
Nigga has no emotion on his face.
Sorry about that. Go ahead and have a seat.
Sit your ass down, man.
Now that Brandon was secured, the detective would sit him down to try and get a basic confession or
handcuff him to the seat, son. Handcuff him to the seats.
Any information that might ease the path to conviction.
Alright, like I was saying, I'm Detective York. I work here at the wrong PD, of course. Detective York, yep, that's me. So before we get started, got some paperwork you gotta fill out.
I ain't gonna lie, his dad probably got him cooked. He didn't have to say you need to send somebody out to find the body. Because at that point, that implicates him and lets him know that he did kill him. I just slapped the shit out of my dad because I'm like, bro, you better get me fucking in jail. At least let me get a lawyer first, nigga.
The detective would start the interview by getting Brandon.
Yo, his dad Loki did dry snitch on him though.
Basic information and contact addresses.
So I'm gonna read you some stuff before we get started, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you are asked questions and have him with you during questioning.
Ain't your Miranda rights?
I would like one. You would like a lawyer, okay? All right, sit tight for just a minute.
Brandon was smart. He knows nothing he says in the interrogation room will go on to help him in court, so he decides to keep his mouth shut.
Okay.
While this is unfortunate for the detective, Brandon's parents are more than willing to have a discussion with him. So instead, he turns
his parents are snitching, I'm telling.
His attention over to them to try and get the information that he's looking for.
Look, I'm doing the same thing though. My kid ever murder somebody, yeah, I'm snitching. Yo. Dude tried to do a sacrifice to make it into the industry. El Doofus. Doofenshmirtz.
There's a lot going on right now. Anything that we can do to help y'all right now.
Need to find my body. I can take you out. Try to show you. I can try to show you.
You can try to show it.
The general area, yeah. Okay. There's an old cemetery. Up the hill. You turn left. Trendle, something like Trendle. Okay. We can show you. Alright.
This statement from Jeremy was crucial
Yeah, I ain't doing that much. He's overdoing it.
Information to track down Aaron's body. But as valuable as this information is, the detective recognized the importance of capitalizing on the opportunity to gather as much from Jeremy as possible while he remained cooperative. With this in mind, he shifted his focus to delving deeper into Brandon's personal life before turning to search for the body.
Brandon had brought him home from college because he was having anxiety attacks, he was having suicidal thoughts, he was having visions. Brought him home to make him safe.
Visions? Who you think he is? Xavier? Professor X?
I think I get his medications right. Got a call from Brandon this morning at 9 or 10. He was asking about one thing up. Vomit. So they had a drink. He didn't want
dad finding out that there was vomit upstairs in the carpet. That's all we heard. Then an hour or two goes by, and boy's mom calls us, or I called Brandon back like immediately after getting murdered. He said, do you know where Aaron is? He says, no. Together around 5. And we were told Aaron had run away. Brandon ran from the house, ran from the police. Aaron's body is likely there. He's mentally unstable.
Mentally unstable, more like a boy that never got his ass whooped growing up.
He has Tourette's since he was a kid. Diagnosed as a kid. And with that comes OCD, and people say they have OCD one time, they don't understand until they live with that.
This raises the possibility that his actions may have been influenced by mental instability. However, it's important to consider the context. Jeremy's statements could be an attempt to have Brandon plead insanity in court. Therefore, it's essential to approach these claims with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Is that true, or is he lying to not get his son prison time?
As they may not fully reflect the reality of the situation. Regardless,
I ain't gonna lie, I got OCD. Niggas do say that all the time. I ain't never heard of a nigga with Tourette's that want to kill somebody. I mean, I'm just being serious.
Police.
I ain't never heard a nigga say, "Yeah, I got Tourette's, so I'm gonna stab you." Nigga, you just yelling out loud.
Now had an approximate location of where Aaron's body should be. So
shit, I got OCD. I just make sure the door is locked 10 times. Shit, I ain't never gonna kill somebody.
Went on deck to search the cemetery Jeremy had described. Aaron was found,
he need more help than that.
Buried in the cemetery, behind a secluded area.
5 ads, this one video.
Need more help than that.
Buried in the cemetery, behind a secluded area in the back of the property. Even worse was that his body was wrapped inside the very sheets he slept on in Brandon's house. The speculation had come to an end. Brandon Reisner was a cold-blooded murderer.
How did he kill him,
Right
though?
after this discovery, Brandon was placed under arrest for the murder of Aaron Davis and transported to the local prison. But the cops found his behavior very unconventional.
Stand right there. Go.
Go up to the counter, right? Let them follow their instructions. This is his property. You got ID in here if you want. For me? No, we're talking to him. You got your ID in there. Oh, yeah.
Officers stated
I
that
thought it was
Brandon
a
remained
snack.
eerily calm while being transported and seemed completely unfazed by the entire situation. And while Brandon had been successfully captured,
nigga's a
and the
dickhead.
case had seemingly came to a successful conclusion, officers had one tragic duty to complete before the end of
Tell
the
his
day.
parents.
Break the news to Aaron's parents that their son had been murdered.
Any questions? Here?
If y'all's grass, there's snakes. Yeah, you ain't running.
Been here doing research. Be specific.
Why would he do that?
I want to know what led up to
Why would he do that? We need my son. The family needs him. Oh my God.
Aaron was a recent college graduate and a good kid with a bright future ahead of him. His sudden death is nothing short of an evil, horrifying act on Brandon's behalf, and justice had to be served for Aaron's and his family's sake. That justice would come inside the courtroom on July 8th.
Dang, that boy got big. That ain't him.
That
ain't him.
justice
That ain't him.
would come inside the courtroom on July 8th.
That ain't him.
Did the nigga get swole? What the fuck? What the fuck was he eating there? Bread and water?
Family's sake. That justice
God, that was only 2 years? That was 2022 to 20.
would come inside the courtroom on July 18th, 2000.
That nigga got swollen shit.
Brandon was left with little to no defense for his crimes, and his plea to claim mental insanity was quickly ruled out.
And I have come to the conclusion that justice requires that Mr. Reisner be sentenced on count 1 to imprisonment for life without parole. And that's what I'm going to do.
Life is only 25 years, though.
He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole after pleading guilty to.
Let me just look it up real quick. Hold up. I think I might be stupid. Oh, nah. But some states just define life as a specific number of years for parole eligibility. Oh, okay, so yeah. Person must serve at least 25 years before they can even apply for parole. Yeah, it's life. He ain't getting parole. El Bozo. Rip to this guy, though. Aaron Davis. Rip to him. If you guys like the video, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe. Peace. Yeah.